Next up, we have Bigballs Films, and they're here to bring us into the world of their series, Maya's World Cup Cities. Now give a round of applause for Richard Welsh, the creative director, Bigballs Films from the UK. Give him a big balls welcome. I'm sorry, that's an amazing name for a company.
It wasn't my idea, but I'll take the credit.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Richard Welsh. I'm the creative director at Bigballs Films. Bigballs was founded in 2006, which is the same year as YouTube acquired Google, as Google acquired YouTube. We were born kind of making content on digital platforms, working with platforms like Bebo, if anyone remembers Bebo, MySpace, Facebook, and then latterly we've been working with Google and YouTube. So in the about 18 months ago, Google were running their YouTube original commissions, and we were asked to pitch on a channel that was going to create, well, what they wanted to be the world's biggest football channel. So we pitched against 40 of the world's biggest sort of rights holders, talent management, production companies, and we were the company with a funny name and the sort of slightly different outlook on things. And so Copper 90 was the channel that we created, and what I'm going to show today is a reel that sort of rounds up a little bit about what Copper 90 is, what it stands for, what the talent looks like and what the shows look like. And then there's going to be a little intro to a series we're actually making at the moment, which is called Maya's World Cup Cities, which is the first part of our World Cup programming, which is going to play out up to and including the World Cup this summer. This is the film. So if you want to roll the film.
Hello everyone, welcome to Comments Below. I'm Poet, who are you?
David Vianney. And this is the show where you leave your comments below.
I'm filling up my lung capacity to outrun anyone coming after me. When I peek to the rear, if they're near, then I streak to the clear. When I'm home, I'm asleep for a year. There's no ski.
I'm in Rio!
Methamphetamine, pure speed, I move ahead. Come on, got us on a boom from a pencil now. Dude, I made Papa grab a new bag and had Michael Jackson asking who's bad when I kick and jolt like Usain Bolt in a 100-meter dash with a purebred coat.
Man, I'm hotter than Tapatio. Nerve shot like a drink Frappuccino. Breaking down walls on a wrecking ball when I'm all gassed up like ethanol.
Moving in a line double time out Benny Hill. When I want to thrill and avenge like Emma Pill, then I'll be the man in the lead of the whole stampede. Enemies all teed like old Sam Snead.
I couldn't stop if I wanted to. On the move, doing mad laps across the map like a runaway train going off its tracks.
UD lives as fugitives, a few steps ahead of the music biz.
We stay young and independent.
Rio de Janeiro.
Come and end it.
But that's okay, our will is strong.
We're gonna press on.
We've been at it too long. We slay,
We paid our
you
dues.
better watch out, we're breaking through. Woo! Come on now, let's run. Let's go. Keep on running. Sprint. Keep on running. Sprint. Keep on running. Sprint. Keep on running. Sprint. Keep on going. Come on now. Go, go, come on now. Go, 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 go. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Thank you for joining me in Rio de Janeiro on my tour of the 2014 FIFA World Cup cities with Hyundai.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
So that's World Cup Cities, and that's, as you might have been able to hear at the end, we're working with Hyundai at the moment on that. So the amazing thing is for us that we built Copper 90 from scratch without any rights, any associations really, any sort of massive talent. We sort of identified that actually around sports there's a massively underserved audience who are connected but actually care about the stories beyond the 90 minutes. And the reason it's sort of cut through, we think, is that ultimately the 90 minutes matters more, that the stories outside the 90 minutes make the 90 minutes matter more. And so with Hyundai coming on board, they're one of the top tier sponsors of the World Cup this summer. That series gave them a chance to reach an audience they wouldn't normally reach. They do their big traditional advertising, but for us it's an amazing moment because it's validating reaching an audience, engaging with an audience, and giving a brand the opportunity to engage an audience in a long-term and credible way, rather than just sort of firing messages at them and hoping it's going to stick. So that series is running out in real time, so there are 2 episodes up at the moment. The first episode was shot in Rio, the second episode Sao Paulo, so as the film says, we've given Maya 32 days and our sort of team on the ground 32 days to capture the spirit of the World Cup before any of the other main broadcasters are there. That then rolls out into a series called World Cup Taxi, which again Hyundai is sponsoring, and that will capture the world of all the cities around Brazil, but from again a fan perspective, from the stories around football without actually having to have the rights. For us, like, that's a massive sea change in the way sports has traditionally been done. It used to be the fact that you needed associations or you needed rights to actually build an audience. The sort of Sky and BT and ESPN have bid for years with increasing amounts of money. And so for us, Copa 90 is the first in a planned series of channels. We launched another channel called Line 9 at the beginning of January, which is an action sports channel that we're funding ourselves at the moment. So that's surf, skateboarding, BMX, and snowboarding. And yeah, that's the exciting thing for us. Yeah, so that's the story. Cheers.